They're not yet.
And are weapons tank like E-tanks?
Or, yeah, there's 2 E-tanks and there's 1 weapons tank. I don't even know why they give you a weapons tank, because freaking the helmet upgrade just makes it... Okay. Here's a part where I could die if I mess it up.
Dang, I remember this part.
Okay, so I just have to...
Yeah?
I did it too far.
That part is so hard, I remember it.
Yeah, that's why I said that I've done it before, but it's really hard. So you have to place it, like, if you do it too far into the spikes, you'll just hit the spikes.
Yep, I specifically remember spending, like, a long time on it.
It's okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Second tries are very good.
Now, here's one of the things where you can choose what upgrade you want. This one gives you 4 little bursts that are basically as strong as this, or, sorry, strong as this, or you can get 1 mega burst that is really powerful. I don't know which one's, like, technically better. This one's a lot better for small enemies, like mid-bosses and stuff like that, because it leaves behind, like, a plasma residue that, like, hits small enemies but doesn't hit bosses. So,
Oh.
yeah.
You know what's really funny? I never knew that Dr. Light in this series was dead, because I never really assumed that it was in the future. So it's like he's literally talking to you from beyond the grave. I never knew that. Like, I never thought of it that way. Because, you know, you figure he just...
Right here, we'll notice how powerful the Johnny is. Watch this.
Whoa. That's cool. It looks
Is that an
cool.
automatic death?
No. You had to hit it, like, a couple times.
No, those things.
No. It probably just takes as much as a regular thing. I don't know.
Look at those numbers in the background. They're all like, whoa.
It's so many numbers. What do we do? Brandon's gonna be finishing Pikmin later.
Yeah.
Then I can make that into a freaking playlist.
And people can watch it.
That'll be
well,
fun.
people can still watch it.
You can still watch it beforehand, or if you want to watch all the parts.
Once again, another boss where the... This
Aim
one actually takes a good bit, so... It doesn't take too long.
Might I say this is one of the cooler Mega Man things I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I guess it's only useful for
That's
this,
me
though.
that's me when I get hit.
It's really only useful for this, though.
That is the upgrade. The charged up version of this.
Brandon, are you hungry at all?
Why?
We have a bunch of food left.
Oh,
in the
yeah,
cake,
I
so-
ate some hot dogs.
Okay, cool. Awesome. I think Ashley's making a cake, too.
Ugh.
A cake?
Cake?
Today?
I love
Yeah.
cake.
Yes.
I'll have to tell her.
Okay, guys, cake or pie? The ultimate
Yo, cake or pie?
cake or pie? Trevor?
It's cake.
What is cheesecake under?
Ooh, cake.
It's cheesecake.
Isn't cheesecake a pie?
But it's
Okay.
cheesecake.
If cheesecake is considered a cake, I'll say cake. But I think it's a pie because it's a pie.
I'm glad you're all, well, I don't know, but I'm glad you're all cake people because cake is literally superior to pie in every aspect.
I don't know. I really like stuff like blueberry pies and stuff like that. I don't know. Cakes are good, but they're really, 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 really sweet. Okay, so basically the weakness would be this guy, but since I have the fire guy, I'll do the ice guy.
Oh.
Yeah, cake today.
Cool.
Oh, yes.
I don't know what kind it is, but it looked good.
What a frost wall.
Did you hear that?
Oh.
Vanilla icing.
Yes.
Sweet, thanks.
Frost
You the
walrus.
best.
Man, what a intimidating enemy. Frost walrus.
Well, that means it's the easiest. Because it's super
This one
huge.
is pretty easy. This is one
What's
that...
that at the beginning? Oh, just some
That is Spark
random...
Mandrill, right?
I don't know. Oh, so I could have went up. There's a path to go up that skips a lot of this, but I need to get the
tank
thing.
Poop
So
up.
there's ice right there, so if I do this, whee, it's right there.
Oh, that's cool. There's some of these that are so well hidden, they're like, why would you figure that out?
It's breaking.
Do you know what hasn't been made in a while? A freaking Mega Man game! Thanks, Capcom!
Yeah, you're never getting a Mega Man game ever again.
What is the last Mega Man game? Star Force, like, Leo in, like, 2009?
Star Force 3, and that's pretty much it.
Dude, this is a series that used to have freaking games.
And the Star Force games aren't even that good.
Yeah.
They're
Mega
like
Man
the Battle Network games, but worse.
Mega Man Battle Network, they made 6 of them. I mean, technically 6. You might count it as more because there's, like, 2 parts to Part 5 and all that stuff, but, like, they made those all on the Game Boy Advance, probably in a span of, like, what, 6 or 7 years, something like that, and they're all good, but one of them, or something like that. 5 is bad, or 6 is bad, I forget. But the first 4 are really good. And it's like, you can't make freaking Mega Man games when all it is just making a freaking platformer that's like this.
Platformers are dead.
That feel.
That feel.
Does this thing have crazy arms? Please, 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 please.
It's a big claw at first.
Oh.
Rawr!
Oh. It's a talon.
110. No, I can't say that. Every time I hear the word Talon, that's where Ryan Miller lives. And I'm like,
oh.
That place is cool. Ryan Miller lives there.
Oh.
That was a very good shot!
Yeah, when it doesn't, like, curl up, it'll die in a second. Like, once it turns into its little, it turns into, like, an ice ball or something, and then it bounces around.
Brennan, how are your feels that,
There you go.
Oh, cool.
Pikmin is over tonight?
I don't know. It was fun, at least.
Yo, do you know Pikmin 2? I would love to see that game.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
I
Do you
can.
know it?
I don't know it at all.
But
really.
yeah, do you have it?
Oh no.
Oh, I'll let you borrow my copy.
Okay. I guess we can do Pikmin 2. That works too. I mean,
don't
I
mind.
just.
You can take a break from Pikmin and do another game, but I would like to see Pikmin 2.
I mean, then maybe when Pikmin 3 comes out, whenever. I mean, that's forever from now. I'm pretty sure, but
June?
August?
August. Okay,
Yeah.
well then we could just play Pikmin 3. Then we'll have the whole Pikmin.
Ooh.
Would that be cool?
Alright. Sometimes people, rightfully so, say that I don't talk about new games enough. Because obviously my passion is older stuff, but I do like newer stuff. I just played and beat
Dude,
Dead Space
just
3.
New games suck.
Yeah, a lot of them really are uninspired. But listen, I played and beat Dead Space 3 and Bioshock Infinite recently. I really do like Bioshock Infinite, and I think Dead Space 3 is a pretty good game.
I'll show this off. This part's pretty cool. If you let these bird things go, they'll turn to the stage, like these things.
What?
Yeah, it makes
Oh.
everything ice.
That's pretty cool.
So it makes it a lot harder because like icicles and everywhere.
Oh, luckily it's only for like a second.
So, played and beat Dead Space 3. I really enjoyed it. The ending made me mad. All I'm going to say is that ending. What else? Game was really good. It was just a little bit too long. Action games aren't supposed to go that long. Bioshock Infinite was really good. Anyway, Wii U.
Wii U?
So far, not a ton of games. But, I'm going to be completely
Dude,
fair.
the games that are coming out.
That first of all, the games that are coming out, that's one of the main points. And my one main point is when systems come out, always they have slow starts.
Dude, the Xbox was originally for 2005. How many games up until 2008 were there?
There were not that many good games up till like 07. Like the running joke around the internet is, oh, PS3 has no games. Pretty much because it didn't have too many games for the first year. But you know what, dude? Look at the games to come out for the first year of wow, this thing moves so slow. For like the PS3 or 360. First day titles, Cameo, Elements of Power, Need for Speed Most Wanted, what else crappy came out? NBA 06. What else? Condemned. Condemned's an okay game, but I mean by today's standards it's really lackluster. And like look at PS3, it's like Genji Days of Blade, Ridge Racer 7. It's like nothing. It takes time.
Gundam, that one game.
It takes time for games to come out for a system. So, like, the only reason the Wii did so good with nothing out for the first year was because everyone was like, oh my god, the Wii, it's so crazy, Wii bowling, blah, blah, and it was such a
it came
hype.
with Wii Sports, and they're like, look at this, it's
The
different.
best thing!
And so people just being so hard on the Wii U for, like, having a slow, like, 9 months, like, the way I look at it is, like, good games definitely take at least a couple years to make. Like, really good, polished games, and, like...
save your thought process. This is a level that I can also die a lot on, and it's also, I really like this level, but also it's very weird how they added it.
Shit stinks.
It doesn't feel like it's the next level. Like, you'll see in like a second.
Maybe like an original Mega Man level?
No, it doesn't feel like anything.
Huh. Oh.
Yeah.
They have this in Mega Man 8 too. Like, that's kind
Yeah.
of
They have it in, what, is it 5 when you're in the water?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's right.
So it's not like an extreme, like, throwback, but there's no walking at all.
So friggin' the Wii U's been out for 8 months? No, when did they come out? Trev, November?
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I got the heart piece.
November, right?
Yeah, November.
Okay, so the Wii U's been out for 6 months, and it has, like, I don't know.
I would say it has a better launch lineup
It
than
definitely
any system
It
ever.
definitely has a better launch lineup, but people, for some reason, look at it and go, why doesn't Wii U as many games as PS3 or 360? These systems that have been out for legitimately running on 10 years. And it's like, if you think about it, it takes like 1 to 2 years to make really good games, and it's not like the developers had like the Wii U software to be able to code for it for like years and years. So like, it takes time to make good games for it. Like, it just does. Every system ever. Nintendo, look at the first games that come out on Nintendo, besides like Super Mario Bros. And Zelda. It's like, oh, okay. But then you get the stuff like Mega Man took a couple years to make, and Castlevania came out in a couple years, and all that kind of stuff. I mean, Mario Bros. 3 came out 6 years after the NES came out. NES was about 85, and Mario Bros. Was 90.
Oh, how did it not count? I thought I died. Oh, God.
So it's like, and I'm here just going on a tangent, Trevor just trying to win.
Okay.
Nice.
I didn't die. That's really surprising. I wish I didn't die that
And just freaking, like, just give it time, people. And with that being said, and my, I think, purely justified reasoning, I'm not a Nintendo guy. I don't play the Wii that much. I like the Wii, but I think
actually,
it is...
Spencer's pretty critical about Nintendo.
I
would say I'm a fanboy of Nintendo. They do no wrong, but there are things that they do.
I'm fairly critical on Nintendo. I really am. I think the 3DS, when it first came out at $250, was a freaking joke. My opinion.
Oh, look at this, boss. The weakness. Cool.
Oh.
I have to do this 12 times.
Now that it's $170 and it has the 3DS XL and a lot of good games coming out, the 3DS is amazing! So, like, just give it time. I really do think the Wii U is going to be a pretty cool system. The second I held the Wii U gamepad, I was like, this is comfy.
Really?
And the second I held the...
yeah, it's not even heavy either.
Do you guys know... Yeah, it's much lighter than you would expect. Do you guys know the Wii U Pro Controller? The one that pretty much looks like a 360 controller.
Yeah.
It is rivals like the GameCube. It's a really, really good controller. Like
the problem with the GameCube controller is that it was bad at things. Like, it's really bad at fighting games. Like, I tried to play like Capcom versus SNK. I was like, what is this? I can't. I don't know what I'm doing.
I guess the GameCube controller is perfect for the stuff that I like
3D platformers.
3D platformers and like Killer 7 it works for and blah blah. I could not imagine playing a sports game on it. But I can't imagine playing Resident Evil 4 and anything else. Anyway, that being said, the Wii U's Pro Controller rules. The gamepad is super light and pretty comfy. For being only out 6 months, it has some great... Like, people who have... Like, it just blows my mind. People who have bought Wii U's and already have, like, traded them in and just being like, I give up on Nintendo. It's like, are you serious? And this is just before we found out that, Sonic is only on Nintendo, Wii U now, and 3DS. Did you hear that? Mm-mm. It's only on...
They only showed a single art capture of it, but it still looks cool.
Game & Watch. Game & Wario? Game &
Wario.
Game & Wario. That game looks awesome. It's like WarioWare.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's coming out next month.
It's coming out really soon. That game looks awesome. It's $40.
Let's do that.
Even new Super Luigi or whatever it's called. Did you see that
new
one?
Super Luigi U.
I mean... It's like
just DLC.
It's like an expansion pack, but it is cool that you can just download, like, just buy the game. I think for like $40 or something like that.
No, it's 30? If you have the base game, it's $20 for the DLC. If you want to get a disc, it's $30.
So,
and also the case looks cool. It's gonna be.
That's all really cool. And you have Pikmin, and you have all this stuff. Now, do you mind if I keep going on tangents?
It's fine.
They're cool.
I just want to bring out this fact. These guys always like destroy the links of the trains, and you're like, "Oh man, it's so scary!" And you just jump over. It's like a whole big cutscene, and it happens like 4 times.
I'm gonna get you, Mega Man.
Also, at this point, do you notice how I don't really care about getting hit?
Because you have so much life.
Yeah. I'll start caring again in the later levels, but I think it happens. No, not here.
So, like, pretty much the only talk
it's
about...
It's like, oh no!
I'm gonna get you, ha ha ha.
Clumsily throw a bomb.
Oh, but this time something happens. Oh, are you ready for this? Because of my arm upgrade? Goodbye.
What?
Goodbye.
Don't even have to try.
Wow. So the big talk on everything is the PS4 and the 720 or whatever it's going to be called.
When is that? Tuesday?
20.
It's going to be exactly the same as the Wii U. People are going to get it launch day and be like, it doesn't have games.
So, yes, and that's my major point is, like, everyone's like, I'm going to get rid of my PS3 now while it still has some value and put it towards the PS4. And, like, expecting, I don't know what they're expecting. Like, will it be, like, a more high-tech system? Yes. But will the developers have had the time to figure out exactly how to work with it? No. So, it's like... And, like, one of the things I noticed when I was browsing Amazon and Trevor was out at the store the other day was, like, all the good games for PS3 are coming out now. Like, it takes time to get... Wow, that's an easy one to get.
Yep, I have all the heart pieces now.
Awesome. It takes time. So, like...
And I have all the E-tanks.
RPGs always come out really late in the system's life. Like, a lot of really good PS2 RPGs came out in, like, 03, 04, 05, 06, like, right as the PS3 is coming out. 08, yeah. And it's like, if you look on Amazon and you look at all the RPGs coming out, there's like 6 or 8 in the next 6 months really good quality RPGs. And this is at the time where everyone's like, when I say everyone, I mean like the general populace is like, PS3's old news, whatever, we're getting PS4. To get what? The new Call of Duty, like, slightly better? I'm not saying the PS4 is going to be bad, because from everything I hear, I actually like the sound of it a lot, and I think Sony is going to do great in the next console generation. But, like, give it time. Now, of course, that being said, if everybody was like me, nobody would buy the new systems when they come out.
And then they would fail.
And then they would fail. So you need both sides. Mm-hmm. But, like...
Yeah, people need to buy it and support it at launch, or else they will just stop. I'm surprised that Vita is even still a thing.
Yeah, that's really true. But it's like, you need both sides. So, like, I don't want to be saying, like, everyone, hold off, forever. Like, get the PS3 5 years later.
Another boss where very... It actually attacks, but you just jump over it, and you're like... Okay.
That was hard.
So, I don't know. I guess if you disagree, write a comment. If you agree, write a comment. We might do another, like, round...
I also hate the people that are like, the Wii U looks like the PS3. Dude, you never buy Nintendo products because they look graphically good, ever. I'm surprised it even has an HDMI port.
I actually think the only system that Nintendo ever made that looks... that you might have bought partly because of graphics is the GameCube. I think the GameCube looks awesome. Dude. I don't think the N64 looks good compared to PS1 stuff.
Dude, N64 looks so bad.
I think dude, straight up, I think the Genesis, unless it's a specialized game, like a beautiful game like Terra Enigma or Secret of Mana or like Super Mario RPG, I think the Genesis can look just as good. And I think the Master System could look just as good as the NES. In fact, a lot of times it looked better.
I forgot to get the armor upgrade.
So the only system I don't know if you guys have anything to say to that, but the only system that Nintendo was ever like the best or like up there in graphics was the GameCube, and which is weird because for some reason everyone's like GameCube, what a freaking failure, and you're like, oh, okay.
He forgot an armor upgrade.
Yeah,
that's what
happened.
Myself.
I have to go back to Magma Dragoon's level.
One of the things I really like about Sony that I'm really afraid of Microsoft doing is they support their stuff after the new system comes out. Like the PS3 came out in 06, and PS2 games came out till like
20.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Like really, really recently. And like if you look at the Xbox 360, like Xbox 360 came out in 05, and like the second it came out, they were like, nope, original Xbox done. Get nope, it's over. Shut down Xbox Live. Shut that all down. So like. What's gonna happen with the 720? You know what I mean? Like, are they still gonna have a lot of games for it?
360 came out and the Xbox didn't get any games after 2006.
Oh, seriously, like almost nothing. Like, I think there were some small releases till 07, but I know for a fact that Madden 09 is the last game to ever come out on the Xbox, and that was like a year after the last one. Like, the only reason they came out was they're like, oh, it's an Xbox game. They probably
just like updated the roster.
For Madden 09 for Xbox, they legitimately just updated the roster and put a new disc on it. They did nothing.
$50.
They did nothing different, and I think it was $50. Because they figure somebody still has an Xbox and they want the new Madden. But yeah, that's something I really like about Sony, and Nintendo actually had a bad habit of doing that.
No, they're still supporting the DS. Like one of their the biggest.
Oh, I
flagship-
was thinking more the GameCube to the Wii and then the Wii to the Wii U. Like, there's not many Wii games coming out anymore, and GameCube only lasted till like 07, so only like a year after the Wii. So I don't know. Anyway, I'll get off that.
Didn't
and talk about
also was it EA online passes they're done?
raise your glasses, folks,
Yeah.
because online passes for
Look
EA
at that
only.
armor.
Yeah.
Look at that armor. Look at that armor.
That is
Look
sick
at that
looking.
armor. Look at that
Look
armor.
at that. You got everything?
Yeah. No online passes for EA.
Why didn't you
That's
escape
cool.
last time
What do you mean?
instead of dying?
You can't escape from a level that you did not
You haven't.
complete.
Okay.
Do you think everyone will follow suit with that?
No, Ubisoft's still gonna do it.
Yeah, you know what? Surprisingly enough, I think Ubisoft is still going to do it. I don't know about Sony. That one's. Are there any other companies besides Ubisoft and Sony that do it anymore?
THQ used to.
But THQ
Well,
doesn't exist.
yeah.
Maybe EA thought about it and was like, "Hey, THQ had the worst online passes, and now they don't exist." I don't know. But seriously, like everybody, there's not a single person who I've talked to that's like, "Oh God, I can't believe EA stopped the online pass." It's like universally heralded as like, "You pieces of crap." But
Dude,
yes.
they have to do something to raise, like, the morale of that company. Everyone hates them. Literally everybody hates them.
Even people who buy their games are hate them. They're like, "Oh, I just buy this. I wish it wasn't." I guess the major thing is I wish it wasn't EA. Like, I wish somebody else had this, and it's like...
Like, I wish there was a football game at all that wasn't EA.
I mean, okay. They were voted worst company in America by that one
Okay,
website.
I will say that is unfair.
That is unfair because 4chan and Reddit and all that stuff, really...
And it was just a random
Really,
poll.
really get people to do it.
But also you have to think, it really doesn't matter. Like, it's just an internet poll. And
Yeah,
that's all
yeah,
it was.
that's all. That's also true. But I mean, whereas the casual person might go and be like, I mean, all right, is Bank of America less bad than EA? No, Bank of America and all those big banks that ruined people's lives are worse than EA charging online passes. Let's get that straight for a second, right?
I have to focus a little bit harder. He's a lot
It's a
harder than he
little-
was.
Yeah. I think if he didn't have the armor upgrade or any of the health tanks, he'd be dead already.
Do you have any health tanks, Travis?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I don't want to use it. We can save it just for the final boss. Toya! Toya!
That's me.
Is it Toya?
Toya!
I don't know what he says there.
Something.
Mega Man!
All the voices are English, and they had $0 budget, so they're always really funny. So it's not even just him saying just some random words.
I might do Mega Man Legends in the future as a Let's Play.
Yeah.
That game, it doesn't take as long as I think it should. That would definitely be a multi-weeker. Probably 2-3
yeah.
weeks. But that game is so cool.
Ugh.
Colonel!
I care.
Oh,
Basically, what
happened.
happens now is that
He
the
explodes.
Reploid forces are sort of like going Maverick or something like that, and they're sort of supporting Sigma, and X has to stop them.
I don't think there's been a single time
And now
where
there's
I've
a
ever...
final weapon in the atmosphere that's going to shoot down at Earth, and you have to stop it.
I
It's
really
like-
don't think there's ever been a time where a Mega Man X story has mattered. Is this the final, parts of levels?
Yeah, there's
Whoa! Whoa! Stuff.
I'm terribly sorry. Double was a traitor!
That's what I was thinking.
Look at him now.
Oh, he's not fat.
Ah, why do they look like clowns?
They look like Hank Hill clowns. Whoa!
Whoa. It's graphic.
Late teen.
Me.
I don't remember the last time I watched this cutscene. I might have never watched this cutscene.
can't even hear
I
it.
didn't hear anything.
He's like, "Buh, buh, 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 buh."
He's whispering.
Oh, I'm evil.
He probably
Red eyes, I'm evil.
says something like, "They're all defeated." Something. Okay. Oh, you'll get to the points.
No, here's one
I have
weird thing
defeated
about
the
this
enemies.
game. The final levels are really short.
Huh.
Like, the bosses are hard. They're really hard. But the levels themselves are really, really, really short. Like, you'll see how short they are.
Like they're done now.
Like, not that short.
Do you know?
But this one's really short. Done.
Do you know what I want to see from? Do you know what main game I want to see for the PS4? I know it's not being made or anything, but like the PS3's Katamari Damacy, like being able to roll into the universe and everything. I want a game where you start as like at the cellular level, and then go up.
You roll up atoms.
Can we?
Dude, how? Oh my god, I would play like I want a Katamari Damacy level that takes like 2 hours to
Check
beat.
out this transformation. Oh, he's so evil.
Power up.
He's saying a lot of
gonna
words.
Get you, freaking Gabo.
Now, here's my strategy for this fight. Just attack him, and doesn't matter if I get hit. Just kill him before he kills me. And it usually works. Evil Slash!
Is that really evil slash? I'm evil.
Do you know what my favorite part of this entire game is? When you get to yellow health, he goes, "Time to get serious."
Yep. Oh, look, he's dying.
He's like breathing or something.
X, no!